Hi Virgo, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your. Oh, okay, we're good. Today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. Thank you. Now then, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I think I have to talk right in front of this mic. Whatever. Now, the first course is Recognized Spiritual Attacks. It is available on the website. You can check down below for more information in the description box. Thank you. Now, angels, what do you have for my beautiful virgins? What do you have for the virgins? All right. So it looks like there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of, I don't know if it's anxiety filled movement, but there's a lot of back and forth. There is going to come a time, this the time down here, where everything is going to mellow out. You won't be as busy. You'll be able to focus more on what it is that you want to attain or want to acquire, because there's a lot of work that's going into where you are trying to go or what you are trying to achieve. That's all. Now, look at that strategy, the first card out. All right. 1 second. I am realizing myself, Virgo, I think I'm a Virgo today, that I need a massage. Tense all up in her. I ain't never moved my neck and heard it crack. All right. So, you're putting things together. You're putting a plan in motion here. You want to figure out the road. So you're creating a map, right? A road map. Duh. You're creating a road map to what it is that you want and how you want to move forward here. All right. It also feels like with this strategy here, maybe you are even working on some petitions or some prayers or whatever. I feel as though there's a different approach, a different approach, a different way of doing things, and you're implementing that into your future plans, and you're keeping everything together. I also feel that you may not even be spending money, right, with this miser card. Oh, I like the way that's it got a little glow off of it. Okay, so you are creating boundaries as well. You're not telling anyone about your plans. You're not doing a whole lot. You're just focusing is what I feel. Things have finally come together for you, right? You may have had some issues with duality here in the recent past. It may have been confusing to you, taking on more work or taking on more projects or just taking on more. And it finally balanced out, and now you are looking at it from a different perspective here. Now, I do feel like there was some type of bloodshed, right? Bloodshed. Maybe some of you have reflected on a death that occurred. I feel like it was this year. You may have reflected, or some type of thought came back to you about, and you may have been journaling about certain things, right? You're journaling about some type of death or some type of, it may have even been the death of the way that you used to live or the way that you used to do things, and you were journaling about it, and then you get this epiphany, and that's where the strategy came from. The strategy came from blood, sweat. Okay, blood, sweat, and tears. Can I please get complete sentences? Thank you. Now, you've unlocked the secrets to your personal vision. You've unlocked the secrets to your new life path, a new cycle that you are in, and you're going to go into a meditative state where it'll be very important for you to be passive during this time. Whenever that time frame approaches, be very passive and detached You may even feel passive and attached. I feel like you won't address certain things because you realize that you don't need to. And this is helping to, when you go into this meditative state up in the cellar, okay? So you go into this meditative state, and what you are realizing is how to balance everything out even more so. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of work that needs to be done internally and externally. So if things are working out, things are coming together. You may even be dealing with a Libra here. There may be some type of telepathic communication or some astral projecting or astral traveling here that is going to balance you out because you do have a download coming in moving forward. All right, so let's slow down. I feel like talking today. Now, what is this? Yeah, moving. Things are finally, you get a break for a second, or you get to a space in that meditative state. You get to a space where you are, you've successfully pulled your masculine and feminine energy together. You've also successfully integrated new energies for the road ahead. So you feel at peace. Some of you may even begin to get more sleep, right? But this is also maybe a commitment that is coming in, or you being able to commit and seeing where you are going. 10 of Cups. You're in a space of joy, bliss, happiness, being grateful, thankful here. They want you to continue to journal, journal. But it has something to do with a lot of information that will be coming in very strong, very soon. Many of you, your third eye is opening up even more so. Like things are going to begin to get clear, razor sharp clarity. Slow down. So, you're releasing things that no longer serve you. So you will still, even though you have brought all of that together, there's still some residual energy. So just be mindful of that. It'll go away, right? It'll, as long as you continue to work on yourself, that's what it's going to do. Okay? Now, a successful completion. Bringing things to a successful completion. Really filled with, there may be a lot of crying. Crying in the shower. Crying near water. Because you did it. 9 of Coins. You did it. You're very patient. You've been very patient. You've been very diligent. Very focused. You're reflecting on where you've come from. Again, journaling. You're reflecting on where you have come from and where you are and what it's going to take to move forward. There shouldn't be any fear or anxiety when it comes to if you are physically or financially prepared. You have all that you need. What is this balance here? Justice will be served. Y'all popped up right there in your true element. Again, that's clarifying again that when you go up in the cellar in that meditative state, that you will receive even more enlightenment. You'll see things for what they are. You won't question things like you used to. That's what they say is certain things because it's a level. It's levels to this. Seeking your own guidance. And I also feel that with you being in this hermit stage, in your element, that again lets me know that you are feeling whole and complete, separate and unique here. You see the way, and you are also a way shower. So you will begin to possibly counsel others more because y'all are opening, y'all have a new gift coming in, and it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. Wait. Now, I feel that with that crown chakra, there's going to be a lot of activity. So you'll get the skull crawl. You'll begin to hear more. You'll will be hypersensitive. Anything that you touch, anything that you smell, all senses will be wide open. So you want to be mindful of harsh conditions, harsh relationships, harsh drinks, harsh food, blah, 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 blah. The more you ascend, it just happens naturally. You just know, like, I'm not going to go into that space. It no longer resonates with me. Now, someone is visiting you in the dream realm here, and it may be a mother figure or someone, a grandmother. It's a woman from your bloodline that will be visiting you, and she also may be a new guide for you, or there may even be a new spirit guide overall, but I feel like it has something to do with your bloodline. You've come a long way, honey. When the smoke clears, when the dust settles, you begin to see that nothing can touch you. You are divinely protected. I get that from that, right? See how all that is whisking around him and all that? And he's just sitting there. He know he all right. He's okay. Now, some of you are realizing that you don't just see the light, you are the light. Or you have the light or something like that. But this is going to be a very humbling experience. Going into the Alaya consciousness, the super consciousness, and bringing back gifts for the collective. That connection is very strong to the super consciousness. Purple rays, violet rays. I feel like your aura is changing. So, of course, people will feel even more comfortable with you. Some of you will, when it comes to waking up and feeling light-headed or dizzy or meditate when you wake up like that, because you're doing a lot of traveling. Lots of gratitude. You move into this space of deep gratitude for what you've gone through in the journey ahead. But I also feel that if you are going to visit someone at the cemetery, or you're going to realize something, I don't know what it is, but you're going to realize something at the cemetery. Be very thankful. I also feel that a lot of you don't even realize how much of an impact you are about to make on the collective by doing your part. Even though you are thankful for what is here and what the information that you have, I feel that there is so much more to come. So I think that things are really going to pick up in spring of next year. So you have a lot of work to do to get to that point. So there's levels to that as well here, and you may have even put that in your strategy that you are expecting something to happen by spring of next year. Yep, moving ahead. You know what you want. You know how to go get and come back with it, so you are moving ahead. I also feel that you'll be moving through. This is a lot of passion for what you do. This is extreme focus, right? Because when you come out of that meditative state, you're going to take on this Knight of Wands action, energy. You're going to take on this Knight of Wands energy. And by doing so, what is going to happen is that there's going to be an unfoldment, right? You're going to begin to move through your emotions quicker, swifter. You'll be able to see it for what it is and get it out the way instead of placing yourself in that space of worry, doubt, anxiety, fear, and the emotions that are attached to that. Yeah. Now, leaving behind what was and moving forward and guiding. This is you guiding, being your own guide. Again, when it comes to your free will, I'm not saying that you don't need help. I'm not saying that your team don't need you. Your team needs you, baby. Now, this could be someone rushing in, having to rush in to defend you, rushing in to impress you. You got to have the strength and tenacity when it comes to whoever this is. Who is this? Someone that thinks that you left them out in the cold. Someone who is not giving up on you. Someone who I feel like someone may be watching you or wishing that they could make amends with you here. So they may be hastily, Chad, please. They may be rushing in, right? They want you to make sure that you are you have built up your defenses and not be defensive, right? It may be a Leo, but you need to take control of the situation, whether it's a person or what have you. Take control of the situation because there's some strong feelings here, and you may be taking a pause, taken aback by the feelings, right? Or not. When this person comes back, it's like you may be in a place where I didn't know I still had these feelings, something like that. So you are reassessing. It's going to take a lot in you to reassess and pull back from this person, right? Now, the other way that I'm looking at this is that you will be moving forward and be very grateful and you'll get to this space where it's action, right? Even more action than what you have, the plans that you've been implementing, right? You're here, you're there, you're doing this, you're doing that. They want you to gather yourself and be very confident in how you do things, but also make sure that in the meantime, in between time, so here we go. Nothing bad. Right when you get your footing and think that, oh, that's it, you move right back into another transformative period. Strength. Okay? Clarity and confidence to get things done and know that everything happens for a reason. Because I really feel that you will get to a space where you feel depleted or you feel that, is this all real or how is this attainable? You'll get to that space for only a second and they take you back up in the cellar. You have more to do. So the process isn't a one and done. This may go on for months, right? Because now that you've answered the call to your soul, you'll begin to continuously shed old ways of being, old ways of thinking. The old you must go. It's right here. You know that you have the innate wisdom. Okay. You know that you're on the right path. They want you to continue to be diligent about that. And when you do have to take pauses for introspection, take them. Old parts of you are no longer valid, no longer true to who you are right now. That's what they said. Your personal vision is going to be so damn clear. You may get to a point where you self-deceive. No, this is impossible. No, this, that, and the other. It's part of the process. The ego doesn't want you to believe that the new part of you and the new way of doing things is doable. Tell the ego it's all right. It's okay. I got this. You can come with me, though, because that's what's happening. Now, the other way that this is, let's see if this is deception coming out of you, outside of you. They are helping you to heal, helping you to see that everything that you've done and all of the work that you are doing is going to pay off. This is when you go into that space where you're unsure. Self-deception. It could be an Aquarius or an earth sign, whoever. Pisces, I don't know. But you go into the space where they're healing that part of you. You go into that space where when you are confused, conflicted, or fearful, have all these things pulling you this way and that way, and you need to delegate more, and you need to do this, and you need to do that, and you are realizing that it's not true, the story that you're telling yourself. You're overthinking it. That's what they said. Whatever it is, let's see here. If it is an Aquarius, yeah, an offer made, a deal with the devil. There may be, I'm telling you, with you leveling up, and there's someone who wants to try and make things right because they see that you are doing better. They see that you are moving forward without them. And so they try and offer some type of deal. Could be paperwork. Or maybe even someone may be trying to plant a seed that goes with the old way of doing things, the old temptation here, animalistic desires, the things that bind you to your old self. Someone is trying to make a deal with you. But you're healing and taking into account what no longer serves you, who no longer serves you. You've given up on this. You've healed and you're giving up on this emotional attachment to whatever this is. This may even be someone trying to give you a raise to try and keep you here. It's something to do with there's an energy here of one person trying to cause issues here, but you've healed from that. And it's going to be on you to take into account, to assess your healing. Again, journal. You're assessing your healing. What does it take for you to move forward? How do you move forward? Is everything going to be all right? Again, 9 of Coins. Analyzing things. Your path. How far you've come. I keep saying that. Maybe y'all doing that a lot. But not putting any emotion into old things. This is a huge release. You're going to really begin to feel a release. There's someone who, this has to do with money, possibly, here. And they're trying to keep you from experiencing this new life. Get their ass the fuck away from you. I'm not playing. I don't know you. Now, I feel like there's going to be 2 opportunities open up at once. You don't know which direction to go. They want you to follow, use your, what is aligned with your personal vision, your soul's mission, your soul's journey. It's in you, not on you. So what is in alignment with that? Yeah, you're moving, deciding to move forward. You have clarity. You went through a rite of passage. Now it's time for you to make a decision. 2 roads open up at once. Some of y'all packing up and leaving in the midnight hour. Getting the fuck on the way. Moving back with your mama for a minute. Ain't nothing wrong with it. She wants you back anyway for a second. What is this water sign? Communication with a water sign, or a communication that comes in when you are in your feminine energy, whether you are a male or a female. But this is the strong energy, the divine feminine, maybe the matriarch of the family. There's some type of information that is coming in, and again, she's crossing that download or that information that's coming in. This is clarity of thought. This is a communication. This is powerful new insight, sharp as a knife, sharp as a sword. Communicating with this person. What is this? Breakthrough. The Tower. Now, when it comes to this water sign or whoever this is, some type of matriarch here, family, being heart-centered, moving into September. What is this Tower? This is a breakthrough. Some of you are realizing that whoever this, there's someone around you who has been trying to, they've been trying to destroy you, but they will be shown to you. They will be placed right in front of you, whoever it is. Told your ass. Judgment. There is a choice that needs to be made. There's a breakthrough coming through, and there's a choice that needs to be made, whether it's that situation or another one. But it's time for a rebirth. It's time for a do-over here. You cannot be self-deceived. You can't. A message from a younger person, or you being an apprentice of sorts. But there may be someone here where a judgment, there's a breakthrough on a judgment regarding a child. There's a breakthrough. The shit hit the fan and made a mess. There's a breakthrough. There is something coming through, up and through here, where you receive some type of message that is really puts fire under your feet. Yep. Because now you know. Huh? It may be a literal death or a figurative death, right? But I'm seeing here where you're moving into this space with all these major cards, that this is inevitable. Whatever it is that happens that is a huge breakthrough, some of you may even feel like you could have prevented something. Divine, look, you're gonna beat yourself up about you should have did this or you should have did that. Some of you feel as though you should have did something for someone financially, but overall it's gonna be placed in front of you that they were lying or hiding something. You're gonna see it for what it is. Some of you will dream it and then you'll see it. You'll have premonitions like that. But also with this rebirth that is coming in, this is going to be a huge shakeup, a huge shift, and this is information that you need, good, bad, or indifferent. Weak. Yeah, spine. If you're being spied on, don't even worry about it. But overall, this could be a plan, putting that plan into action. This could be that you are receiving some insight, or that you finally, with that Ace of Swords, you finally have the insight. Now you know how to move forward, right? There may even be some type of communication here with an air sign that you want to clear things up with. So some of you there's someone who wants to clear something up. So this is a totally different person. Someone wants to clear things up, and they're kind of reluctant to, they may be reluctant when it comes to reaching out to you. But I also feel that someone is spying, or someone is in a space of, oh, Virgo think they this, Virgo think that, oughta. Yeah, that's that spine jealous shit. Anybody got time for that, child? That's neither here nor there. Whatever. Wait.